Hello, I'm Beth Wagner, physical therapist. In this video, I'm going to review the 2-in-1 Rollator transport chair made by VOCiC. This is not a paid review. The company sent the device to me at no charge and asked me to post an honest review. I do receive a small commission on products purchased using my unique code, which is included in the description below. Here is the 2-in-1 Rollator transport chair. It arrived in the mail in a box and required minimal assembly. Clear instructions with photos that match the parts were included with the box. It took me about 5 minutes to assemble from start to finish. The website and reviews on the website all state that assembly requires less than 10 minutes. The device is made of aluminum alloy materials, and it appears to be quite sturdy, strong, and solid without being too heavy. It weighs just 22 pounds. The weight capacity of this device is 300 pounds. The brakes also appear to be of high quality. I did need to adjust one of the brakes before it would operate properly. But that adjustment took just a few minutes, and it didn't require any tools. The adjustment has held, and the brakes operate very well. The handle height can be adjusted in 6 levels, from 33.5 inches to 39.6 inches off the ground. The handle height range doesn't equate precisely to total body height because of individual variables, such as arm length, choice of footwear, and the height of footwear. To adjust the height properly, stand with tall posture and place your arms just over the side of the handles. Now the handle should come to the wrist crease. So this is just about right for me. When your hands are on the handles, there should be about a 20-degree bend in the elbow. I'll show you this from the side. So standing with tall posture, with the handles along my side, I'll place and relax my arms on the outside of the handles. And I can feel that the handles hit my wrist right at the crease. Now when I put my hand on the handles, there is a bend in the elbow of about 20 degrees. So this is a good height for me. And now I'll show you where the adjustment is on the handles. To adjust the height of the handle, loosen the knob that is at the base of the post. Turn it to the left all the way until you feel the handle post loosen. Once the handle is free to move, slide it up or down and eyeball it to where you think the best height will be. And then turn the knob to the right until it's tight. And check the height the way I showed you a moment ago. Once you've reached the appropriate height on one side, then adjust the other side to match. The wheels are made of non-inflatable rubber with increased traction for outdoor use over uneven ground. And features include 360-degree caster on the front wheels for greater maneuverability, large 10-inch front wheels, and 8-inch rear wheels. This device has a dual braking system. The first way the brakes work is as a parking brake, by pressing down until you hear and feel a click. The parking brake is engaged. To release the parking brake, simply lift up until you hear it click and release. The second way the brakes work is as a bicycle or car brakes work. You pull up to slow down or to stop while you're walking. When you release the pressure on the brake, the tension is released. And I will demonstrate how to use these brakes appropriately in just a moment. The device has a very comfortable, thick back cushion. This cushion can be flipped from one side to the other. And I'll demonstrate how that feature works in just a little bit. The device also has a very comfortable 1-inch thick seat. Underneath the seat is the storage bag. The mesh storage bag is a handy way to keep valuables, an extra jacket, or anything else that you might want to carry with you. Right now, I have stored the leg rests, which I'll show you when I demonstrate how this works as a transport chair. Now I'll demonstrate how to use the device as a rollator. It's also often called a four-wheeled walker. All right, standing tall. After you've adjusted the handle heights to fit you best, place your hands on the handles and now walk forward with your natural stride. Steer the device into the turn, keeping your arms right by your side. Because the device has 4 wheels, it rolls very well. It has excellent maneuverability. It's very easy to roll it forward. Now, because of that, the downside is that on any slight decline, the device continues to move very well. It's easy for the device to get ahead of you. That's where the brakes come in. When approaching a decline, move your fingers underneath the brakes. As you begin to go down the slope and as your speed starts to pick up, gently engage the brakes by pulling up on the brake handle. This will slow your speed. And if you need to, pull all the way up and your progress will stop. Before using the seat on the Rollator for a rest brake, be sure the parking brake is engaged. Press down on both brakes until you hear and feel a click. Double check that the parking brake is engaged. Bring one hand around to the handle and switch hands to the other handle and then sit down. Now you can scoot back, lean into the back support to rest comfortably. Before standing up, double check that the parking brake is engaged. And then with your feet flat on the floor and your hands on the handles, scoot forward to the edge of the chair, press down through the handles and stand up. And then bring one hand around to the handle, bring the other hand around to the other side. You're ready to go. Disengage the parking brake and begin walking. When you're finished walking and you want to sit down, back up to the edge of the surface where you will be sitting until you can feel the surface with the back of your legs. Now engage the parking brakes by pressing down until you feel and hear the click. Then reach back to the surface with one or both of your hands. And this is important to be sure that the seat is exactly where you think it is. And be sure that you sit down safely on that surface. It's also key because even with the parking brakes on, this device can still be pushed. It can still slide across the top of the surface. So I'll reach back for the seat with one hand and then the other hand, and then sit down comfortably. When I want to stand up and then walk with the Rollator, make sure that the parking brakes of the Rollator are engaged. I'll push up from the surface with my hands. And this is important to be sure that the chair, the surface that you're standing from, stays put. And also because with both hands on the device, it can still slide even when the parking brakes are engaged. So scoot to the edge of the seat, press down, lean forward, and then stand up. And then I'll bring my hands to the Rollator handles. For transportation and storage, this device is foldable. Lift the seat and reach the handle in the back of the bag, and that folds the device in half. From here, I can lift up and carry the device. And I can put it into the trunk or the back seat of a car or place it in a closet for storage. Be careful when the device is folded because it does not stay up on its own. So if I let go, it's going to collapse onto the floor. Once the device is folded, you'll need to stay with it, with one hand on the handle and the other hand on the bar. And then to unfold the device, push the seat down. And the wheels will expand. Once the seat is pushed down as far as you can push, the device is ready to go again. Now I'll show you how to use this as a transport chair. Engage the parking brakes, and then flip the backrest over. And now I'll sit on the other side. So I'll approach the rollator from this side and sit back. Now my caregiver would stand behind me, disengage the brakes, and then they would be able to push me forward. Before standing up, be sure the parking brakes are engaged. Using the armrests, put your feet flat on the floor, scoot to the edge, push up on the armrests to come to standing. The device also comes with footrests. I'll show you how to attach those. Hook the bracket underneath the 2 posts just above the front wheel. Tip the bracket underneath the posts and slowly lower, and you'll feel it stop when it's in place. Overall, I find this device to be of very high quality, very well made, and extremely durable. The combination of rollator functionality and transport chair all in one device is fantastic. I think this could be a highly beneficial device for many people. If you think this combination of functionality would be of use to you, I strongly recommend this product. Please click the link in the description below for more details and ordering information. I hope you found the information in this video helpful when choosing the best mobility device for you or your loved ones. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Be sure to like this video, and I encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Here's to your healing, health, and happiness. Have a wonderful day.